All right, guys, welcome back to 91 North, 95 South. It is Monday, August 22nd. Wait, do we need to say that?
I was wondering why you were looking at me like, is it the 22nd?
I just, have we ever said what? Yeah, we
Yeah.
said what day it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Monday, August 22nd. I feel like I do this at the start of every episode.
Yes. The past 4 episodes have been like, welcome back. Wait,
Hang on. Can we restart that? No, we're not restarting this time. It is Monday, August 22nd, and we are doing the podcast.
Now Dan's got the producer vinegar in him.
Yes. Yeah.
A little feisty.
After
It's like,
only
I'm not making edits.
Mm-hmm. After only one episode, dog, when I tell you how angry that editing made me,
Yeah.
I think I understand.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. It's the worst.
I'm gonna be doing it late. I'm gonna be doing it tonight too.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's not of your concern. The folks at home,
No, they don't care about you.
no, they don't. They just see the edits. I do it all for you guys. Our topics for today. Oh, we didn't even introduce ourselves.
No.
I am Daniel Drainville,
I'm Max DeMeza.
and we are co-hosts of the 91 North, 95 South podcast.
Co-founders, really.
Co-hosts and co-founders.
Co-founders.
Yeah, founders sounds better.
Yeah. 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 Dude, this is I mean, since Jesus and Miro are over, you know, we can take over. The brand is strong here.
Oh, the brand's always been strong. Ain't nothing watering down the brand.
It's just traveled a bit further up the interstate.
Yes, that's true. Okay. Nothing watering down this brand.
I don't know what are we going into first here, my man?
First,
Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
We don't have much to talk
I
about.
couldn't agree more. We only have 2 topics for today. And those topics are the Connecticut Sun versus the Dallas Wings, first round of the WNBA playoffs. And after that, we have a list to do, another list. We know you guys love lists. Our last list was such a huge hit. So we decided we'd do another one.
I like how you're going full Brian Windhorse, but like in your own way, you're like, we have another list for you.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on in Utah?
What's going on in my head right now? A list. NBA first and second team personality
Squads.
Squads, yeah. We'll get to that. We're not going to tease too much of that right now.
Just a little.
We want you to wait and see what that is. But personality squad, just think about that. Okay? Think about NBA personality.
Think about your own list.
Right. Start to formulate an idea in your head of what a personality might be.
What a personality might be. We're taking y'all to therapy today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get your feelings wheel out.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of spicy takes in this list.
Spicy.
But first, let's get to the Sun.
Oh, Dan, actually, there's something I want to talk about.
What?
Well, it's I would say it's directly related to the Sun.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So the Sun, WNBA, Connecticut Sun, for those of you who don't know, are 1-1 against the Dallas Wings right now.
Yep.
The Connecticut Sun, the 3 seed in this series, Dallas Wings, the 6. Therefore, Connecticut being the higher seed. Are
Yes.
we all with me so far?
I'm with you.
Okay, so it's a 3-game series. First 2 games in Connecticut.
Okay.
This next game going back to Dallas for the deciding game.
I'm with you.
How do you feel about that playoff format?
It's definitely weird.
Yeah, because
Uh,
now the Wings going into, we'll just call it a game 7 in Dallas after coming off a win.
right. It might as well be a game 7.
So
It's a very weird system. I don't know why. Why is it like that? I mean,
I think it's new this year, but it used to be the format. They had like switched it up and gone back to it in like a new way. I don't really know. But yeah, I think the W should definitely change that. I think it should be 1 in Connecticut, 1 in Dallas, 1 in Connecticut. Cuz you're kind of just taking away the home court advantage.
yeah, there was no home court advantage.
Like you could end it in the first 2 games, but how many games are a sweep, or how many series end in a sweep? And in a 3-game series, way more than a 7-game, like there's more randomness to it.
Yeah.
So
My reasoning for why I'm totally guessing on this, why they would do that is like maybe to give the lower seed a chance to like a higher chance
yeah, I guess.
to upset. But that doesn't really make sense to me because then why does the regular season matter?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that before we got into the series, that I think that should definitely be changed.
I agree.
And I'm not saying that as a Sun fan. Like I think our listeners know that we're not homers. Like
No.
I was literally like, as I was watching the second game of the Sun series, I was like thinking about this and like formulating an argument based on like the Liberty series. Like if they had won their game 2 instead of the game 1, they would be going back to New York with all the momentum. So yeah, I would feel this way regardless.
Yeah. I don't understand. But like you said, we're not homers, and I'm gonna give some credit to the Dallas Wings for their play in game 2.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we're both gonna give the Wings their flowers. So let's get into the discussion
Yes.
of both games, right?
Yes.
Because we didn't cover the first game.
No. So we'll talk about game 1 first, I would assume.
Yes.
Connecticut Sun besting the Wings 93 to a measly 68.
Quite a measly 68.
Sorry, Wings.
A little tiny 68.
Yeah, little Austin Eckler of a 68. That's a bit of an inside joke. I'll let the listeners in. There's an announcer, I don't know who it was,
I don't know either.
for a Chargers game, and he was like, look at little Austin Eckler over there. Which is just a ridiculous statement. I would say that to little Austin Eckler's face, my guy.
Yeah, he's absolutely shredded. Like he might be like a little bit smaller.
Might
in
be like
size.
5'8", but
all of that is made up for in muscle.
Yeah.
As the great running back, I feel like the running back who paved the way for this type of player was Doug Martin, the muscle hamster, as you may know him from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Doug Martin. What a name.
One of the greatest nicknames probably in NFL history.
Can you give me that again? What's a hamster?
The muscle hamster.
Muscle hamster.
Man, what a run he had.
That's hilarious.
On that little wheel of his.
Oh my god, let's just get into the game.
Anyways, yeah, let's get back into the game. Decisive.
Yeah. What do you wanna touch on first here, Dan?
I mean, there's a lot to touch on. I thought okay, coming into this as someone who hadn't watched the Sun at all this season prior to the playoffs. I
Fair weather fan.
Yes, call me a fair weather fan, call me what you will. I'm trying to dive like head first into the Sun in the playoffs, which is kind of difficult because not having that context of the regular season, there's nothing really for me to compare the two different styles of play to.
For sure.
But I was impressed with the Suns post play, which I think and seeing how they try to go uh it do a lot in the post in game 2 too. I think the Sun have a lot of players who have like a strong inside presence. That's where a lot of their game can be found. I feel like
Oh yeah.
Jonquel especially. Um
Lissa Thomas,
yeah, Alyssa Thomas,
Brianna
Bonner.
Jones. Yep.
Yeah, so they're really good in the post, and that showed in this game as well. The turnover battle, of course, something that stood out to me as well. That was in favor of the Sun.
Yeah, Connecticut likes to uh get out, run in transition off turnovers. And yeah, they're when they get going in transition, it's game over.
It's good night.
Yeah.
So John Quell had a good game this game. Um, she made half of her shots from the floor, hit 7 of 8 from the line, and this was really like a controlling game for the Sun in all aspects. I feel like even um, when the Wings, because the Wings, they definitely made some good buckets, but even when I would, I think you mentioned this before the game, like even when you would see them maybe go on a little bit of a run, like not a run, but like make a couple buckets in a row, you just look down at the scoreboard and be like surprised that they weren't even close.
Well, yeah, I was saying that, like, I didn't think the Wings were playing, like, as bad as the score might let on. I think really what killed them was their 17 turnovers.
Yes.
And you look at the score, 93-68. Connecticut scoring 20 points off turnovers. I mean, you and that's a whole different game,
Yeah.
you know. Um, and obviously the paint, the post presence, like you talked about, was huge. But um, yeah, it felt like there was some um just like schematic and matchup issues that were there. Like the paint was kind of soft for the Wings, I felt like, in this game.
Hmm.
um like they weren't really seeing like multiple bodies when they got the ball down low most of the time. And Tierra McCowan had kind of a rough game as well. And we can talk more about those details in the second game.
And
But
Kayla Thornton as well had
yeah,
a very quiet game.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
0 for 2 from the floor with her only point coming from the free throw line. And you see how that they turned that around in game 2 once again. They definitely shored up some of the issues that they had in game 1, it looked like. And
Y-
that I would have to pin on, a large part of it on coaching.
yeah. So you wanna get into game two?
Yeah, so in game 2, right off the bat, we see a lineup adjustment of Isabel Harrison subbing in for Tierra McCowan. And it seemed to work wonders for the Wings defense. I felt like that soft defense that you made mention of in the first game. I feel like it was a lot sturdier in game 2.
Yeah, I felt like, from the jump, they were really getting 2, 3 defenders, on the ball, like, immediately soon as the ball got down low, they were pressuring it. And yeah, Isabel Harrison standing at 6'3", just playing really tough in the post. I mean, just battling.
Dude, it was crazy. Yeah, she's like Grant Williams in there,
Yeah, for sure.
like
Yeah.
amongst the trees.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, so she played really well defensively. And then Kayla Thornton, I believe, was 3 for 3 in the first quarter. Just an electric start for the Wings. 22-7 to close out the first quarter. Um, and from then on, it was really no chance. Uh, the Wings, which I forget. I think it was Courtney Williams, during the first game. They, were interviewing her, after the 3rd quarter, and they were asking her about it, because the Sun had a pretty strong 3rd quarter in the first game, and she mentioned that the Wings, tend to have a strong 3rd quarter, so they wanted to come out tough, and the Wings had their strong 3rd
They
quarter
did.
tonight with 30 to 17, to the Suns 17. And Tierra McCowan really just turning it around, almost getting played off the court in the first game. And this game, 8 for 13, 61% shooting for 17 points, 11 rebounds. I mean, just a presence out there.
Yeah, huge bounce back game off the bench.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm curious to see if they're going to stick with this same lineup for game 3, which I would tend to think that they would,
Right.
um, with how successful this was in game 2. Um, but like you were talking about that strong 3rd quarter, um, anyways, getting back to that, the Wings came out, like you said, the 22-7 first quarter, which they pretty much could coast to victory
Mhm.
all the way to the end of the game. Despite, in the 4th quarter, there was like a 22-2 run by the Sun to make it a close game at the end,
Yeah.
which was what's the word I'm looking for? It's reassuring to see that at the end of a blowout loss,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
carrying that energy into the next game. Um, but that 3rd quarter was really where they solidified the victory, I felt like.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
so coming out as hot as they did, and then like you said, 3rd quarter team, they stick with that and have their trademark big 3rd quarter. It bought them the win. Um, the Sun looked like, I don't know, sloppy
Mhm.
to start the game.
It looked like the Wings just came out with way more energy. It looked like the energy had
Yeah,
flipped from the first game to the second.
yeah, totally agree on that.
And also the Sun were definitely getting, some open shots to start the game off and just not hitting, and that definitely did not help. Um, but yeah, the Wings hot start, their 3rd quarter, and also they completely changed the turnover game.
I wanted to mention that too. Yeah,
8 turnovers this game compared to their 17, in the last game. Connecticut with 11 last game, finishing with 10 this game, but the Wings getting 20 points off turnovers and evening up the, paint points, 40 points in the paint for the Wings and
hmm
42 for the Sun. So, um, yeah, really good job by, the Wings coaching staff to make those adjustments.
Also, 8 steals to 1 Connecticut Sun steal for the Wings.
Yeah. That's big too.
which is big. And like I mentioned, the having them the Sun being a presence in the post. Well, Dallas tried to take this away from them in this game, and forcing them to shoot outside. 3-point shooting by the Sun was at a 28.6% in this game to Dallas's 42.3%, which is a staggering difference.
Yeah, and I think that'll change. The sorry,
That's okay.
Natisha Heidemann was 0 for 3 this game. She's shooting at a 41% clip from the 3-point line this year. Courtney Williams as well, 1 for 4. Um, so I think that'll be a little different next game. But yeah, no, I mean the tough guard play, the Wings definitely have a size advantage there. The Sun are having to play Odyssey Sims a lot, which she's great on defense. And
24 minutes in this game.
yeah, solid offense, but not giving you the same kind of offense that Courtney or Natisha Heidemann are giving you. And she's having to play because she's able to size up with Marina Mabry and Veronica Burton. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the third game. I would honestly like to see um I don't know, either try to get some mismatches with AT to start off the game, and maybe bully Harrison a little bit, get her off John Quell,
Mhm.
maybe run some dribble handoffs or something like that, because, just try to get her off the court, get into the Suns game a little quicker, and not get buried like they did this game.
Yeah,
I think that's
that sounds like a good strategy, like, thinking of, like, slowing it down at the start of the game,
yeah,
not getting off to such a rough start in the
tough
beginning.
defense,
Mhm. Same.
force some turnovers.
Absolutely, my man. Yeah, so, looking to game 3, uh, I'm predicting, despite going into Dallas and meeting the Dallas faithful, I'm predicting another win for the Sun.
What do you think the point differential will be?
Point differential,
Or if you got a score in mind?
I don't think it's gonna be close.
Whoa.
Hot take, I don't think it's gonna be
Whoa. See,
close.
I think it's gonna be close.
I think it's gonna be at least 10 points.
Okay. So we're about the same ballpark. I think it's gonna be, like, around 10 points. I think it's gonna be, like, 90 to 80 or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I think the second game score was more closer to what these teams are, like, um I mean, I think the Sun are definitely better, but I don't think the Wings are as sloppy as they are or as they were game 1, and, I don't think the Sun are as bad as they were in game 2, so
Yeah, I agree. It looked like they found something in game 2,
yeah,
a little bit of energy, and I don't think they're just gonna let that go.
yeah.
At home in front of their own crowd.
Yeah, no, and clearly the coaching staff, Vicky Johnson and, her staff doing a really good job, so, and we'll see what Kurt Miller nice little house centipede crawling on the floor over there.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. Kurt Miller and the Sun, we'll see what their adjustments, what they can make. But yeah, let's get into these lists, dude. I'm excited again for this one. So do you want to explain so I guess the we're doing it like first team, second team, so it's point guard shooting. It's the starting positions.
Yeah, like
It's
an
not random.
not random at all. It's like an all NBA lineup, where you have first team, second team, vote for your favorite players. There's no voting in this case. We made these lists.
Yeah, this is my list.
And this is my list. And nobody's gonna take those.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's as if we were doing the voting. Like, this is our personality
I-
players.
I like how we really explained, like, we picked these players.
That's like what a
Like,
list is.
Yeah. Like, no, like, guys, we looked at players' names and then wrote them down. Like me.
Actually, we typed them out in a Google
Yeah,
Doc.
true. Well, I typed mine out in notes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Disorganized much?
True. I got like 72 notes in my podcast folder.
No, I'm just kidding.
But do you want to go first? Because I started last time. Well, we picked these based personalities.
Yeah, we didn't explain that. We delved too much into the
The
list
list.
aspect
And not enough into the personality.
not enough into the actual specifics of what the list is about. It's about like players that have like big personalities in one way or another.
Well, for me, not even big, just personalities
That have maybe
I enjoy.
okay, yeah. Or
That's
have had
what I
an
was
impact
thinking.
on us.
Yeah.
So how should we
Let's go position for position.
Okay. So starting off with the first team. This is the best of the best personality.
Yes. Top tier.
First off, for point guard, I have the man himself. He needs no introduction. AR-15, Gilbert Arenas.
AR-15?
Yeah, isn't that his nickname? AR-15?
No. That's Austin Reeves.
Oh, okay. Wait. Agent Zero.
Yes,
Sorry.
there
Agent
you go.
I
there
got my
you go.
nicknames mixed up. Sorry.
I was like, you said AR-15. I was like, whoa, this man got Austin Reeves.
If Gilbert heard that, dude, he's writing the comment right now.
But yeah, I mean, I also have the hibachi as well. Agent Zero. I mean, there's no one funnier to come out of the NBA. Like, this man is hilarious. Go listen to his podcast. Also just, just a great like on-court personality as well.
Mhm.
Like hitting those deep threes before anybody. Just cooking out there. Yeah, I love Gilbert Arenas.
This is a fun little section of Gilbert Arenas' Wikipedia page. Arenas admitted that he ran about 60 red lights in 4 months and got away with it by keeping his dealer plates on his vehicle.
That's hilarious.
I mean, not that we're advocating running red lights, but
it's pretty funny.
I don't think anything needs to be said about that. And there's countless stories that have come out about Gilbert Arenas. So,
for my first team shooting guard, I think true 91 North, 95 South fans know that I have the answer. Bubba Chuck, Allen Iverson, AI.
woo!
Just man, I mean the on-court attitude, the style, the just culture shift, oh man, everything about AI is great.
Awesome.
And AI himself just seems like such a sweet guy. I mean, go listen to some interviews. Just seems like a really, really nice guy. Love AI.
Yeah,
my guy.
absolutely. I couldn't,
Favorite player of all time.
favorite player of all time. You
Favorite
heard
player
that,
of all time.
fans.
Yeah.
All time.
All time.
Enough said. Yeah, AI, his encore attitude was really something that stood out to me. I considered him for my list as too.
He's not on your first team?
He's not on my first team.
Oh
I'll
my
tell you
God.
who is on my first team.
We're gonna have a debate.
I am a fan of comedy. I'm a fan of laughs. I am a fan of players who do not take themselves so seriously in specific instances. I am a fan of Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson.
Bro, pick Klay Thompson.
Not only did I pick him, I picked him on my first team. Klay Thompson seems like someone that I would just want to chill out and hang out with, you know?
Yeah. He's pretty boring.
He's pretty boring. No, he's not boring.
Klay Thompson's boring.
Klay
Thompson's boring.
Maybe little.
Let's argue
maybe
about
compared
this.
to Allen Iverson.
No, Klay Thompson's boring compared to me and you. All Klay Thompson does is hang out with his dog. Like, he literally just wants to find some girl to hang out with him and his dog. And that's going to be Klay's life.
I can appreciate that. I can really appreciate that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Different strokes, you know. Dude picked Klay Thompson. Was just not even close to who I was thinking.
No?
No.
Well, we'll see if who you were thinking made my second team. Anyways, small forward.
I'm excited for this.
Any guesses?
Ray Allen?
No.
Oh.
I thought about Ray Allen for shooting guard, but
yeah, I think he played both.
For my first team, small forward, I had to go with the man, the myth, the legend,
Scottie Pippen,
Mr. Roboto himself, Kawhi Leonard.
Bro, you're putting together a first team all boring list. What is this? Bro said, so we're putting together the biggest personalities in the NBA. That said Klay Thompson and Kawhi Leonard.
This, maybe being boring speaks to me. I don't know. For me, let me explain to you. My choice of Kawhi Leonard boiled down to the fact that
he likes apples.
he likes apples, but could you find a more, we've all seen the clips, we've seen the memes about Kawhi Leonard,
right?
Could you find a more normal personality?
Is he normal?
When we saw maybe not, I don't know, normal in the sense like I'm a fun guy. That clip really landed him on my list. Not just on my list, in the top spot at the 3. I'm all about
this
it.
Is so funny.
I'm all about it. Who did you have? Not who you were expecting at all, right?
I just can't get over these picks, bro. And it's really the fact that you prefaced it with the biggest personalities in the NBA, too.
Yeah, Gilbert.
Oh, my God.
Listen,
I mean, I think Kawhi is funny. I like his personality. Yeah. It's just so funny.
But not in like a, outright funny way. Like,
wow, this guy's kind of out there. Yeah. What's going on with Kawhi?
I don't want to be mean to Kawhi.
No, I'm not trying to be mean.
Yeah.
Different kind of guy. He's a fun guy.
Fun guy.
Likes apples. For me, number 3, Steven Stack Jack. Love Stack. Very active in the social justice lane. I don't know. And also, go check out the Untold Malice in the Palace doc on Netflix.
Mm.
Really gives you the real story behind that. And also, I mean, Stack, obviously known for just being like, for to quote Stack, riding for his dogs. He's it's what he does, and I love that. I love that.
I do love to see that in a guy. If he will, stand behind his boys
Absolutely.
like that. And Stack seems like a great guy.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to the Up and Smoke podcast. Love that podcast.
Just seems like a really chill guy.
Yeah.
I love he does not put up with nonsense either. It's
No.
so funny. Like, he'll stand his ground. He'll stand behind his point.
Oh yeah, he's a man of principle,
Mhm.
and I appreciate that. That's an absolutely great pick. Hey, there's no like, I'm not making fun of any of these picks. I'm not. I can't.
You're like, I know you're making fun of mine, but I'm not gonna make fun of
No,
yours.
no. Like, it sounds like you had a great explanation for Stack.
Thank you.
It just makes mine sound a little worse because I'm just like, oh yeah, this guy's like so boring. that he almost like he reverts to the other end of the spectrum.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I think your reasoning for Clay and Kawhi, like, they're not bad picks. It's just they're just not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Number 4, we both have Dennis Rodman. I mean,
Obviously.
yeah.
Come on.
There's no other. And then I'm hoping we have the same center as well.
I think we do.
Yeah, we have to.
Can we say it on 3?
Yeah.
We'll say it on go.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Shaq.
You said on go.
Oh, sorry. I thought that the Shaq was gonna be the go.
My pick
Sorry,
was
we
also
got
Shaq.
a little mixed up.
It's okay.
Wow, we had the same 1, 4, and 5.
Yeah, I mean, those are locked in if you
It's-
know anything about the NBA for
Yeah.
Gilbert Arenas. And everyone knows about Dennis and Shaq. Now the second team is definitely where we verge
This is
off.
where things are gonna get interesting. Things are gonna get wild in the second team.
I think I know who your one is.
Okay, guess.
IT.
IT like original IT or like Zeke or
No, IT.
IT from the Celtics?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
That's a good pick though.
Rondo?
Rondo would have been good too.
Oh, wait, no. I just remembered what came out over the summer about Rondo.
Wait, what?
Bro, I mean, trigger warning for anybody with domestic abuse and stuff, but
Oh
this
my
man
God.
like threatened his woman he had a child with, or his girlfriend or something, with a gun.
Allegedly. Jesus.
So yeah.
See, I'm upset that I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we're off Rondo.
Totally off Rondo.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Jesus.
Okay, never
so
mind.
many
He would
awful
not have made
things.
my list had I known
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm glad he's not on your list.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough look.
I'm just gonna say
Yeah, because I'm wrong.
it's Kyrie. I didn't put him on here because he's my favorite personality. I'm not a fan of his personality in general. But when I'm thinking of big personalities in the NBA, he's definitely one of them that sticks out in my mind at the moment. And I think, like, the way, you know that Dennis and Shaq would be on this list. If you're following the NBA right now, you know why Kyrie could make this list.
Bro put Kyrie on the list.
I did.
Now, I have issue with your list.
Okay. Is it the inconsistency
Yes, it's the
in the
wild
reason
inconsistency.
for picking them?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's the wild inconsistency.
I would even go so far as to say that there's no consistency. All of
Yes.
these players were picked for
Yes.
different reasons.
Now, see, I all of mine were picked for different reasons, but under the same umbrella as personalities I enjoy.
True, I do not enjoy the personality of Kyrie Irving, but I
Okay.
enjoy watching the drama of it.
Okay.
I will say that.
Bro said Kyrie, just stared at the camera. It's like, yeah,
Who'd you have?
Kemba, baby.
Oh, that's a good one. See,
Yeah.
your picks are really positive. I feel
Yes,
like.
a lot of my second team is like first NBA nice guys.
Yeah. Wow. We're gonna have some differences.
What list did you make?
We did.
Dude made like 78 different lists.
I did not understand the assignment.
No, I've been thinking that the whole time, and I've been wondering when to pull that out. Like, bro did not understand the assignment at all.
This is good though, because it made like I don't know. This is crazy.
All right, I'm excited to hear the rest of this list. My shooting guard is D Wade, baby.
Oh, I thought about D Wade.
I mean, one of the best parents, like in sports.
Absolutely.
The way he's handled his daughters, wanting to transition.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely supportive.
just seems like an incredible human being. Love Dwayne Wade.
I totally agree. Stand up guy. So
Oh
then
my
going
God,
to
what is
my
this? What is this?
shooting guard, we have another man who needs no introduction. He's had countless features in songs, at least one that I know of. It's Lou Williams.
It's a good pick.
Not
It's a good pick.
It's not bad.
Isn't he a point guard though?
I think he played both.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong though. If I'm
No,
if
it's
I'm
okay.
wrong,
It's
let
not
me
a
know
big
in the
deal.
comments. But yeah, Lou Williams. He left the bubble to get to get wings at a strip club. Yeah, famously known for dating two girls at the same time. Yeah, I mean the guy
Just enjoying his NBA career.
really enjoying it. That's the best way to put it. And also seems like a really nice down to earth guy at the same time, that's hard to pull off.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Okay. All right. The list is getting back on track. I'm excited for the 3 to just completely throw it off the rails again. It's you, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're going in snake order.
Yes, snake type draft for this for these dude. This is a wild segment.
Could you tell that we had no planning in this?
I mean, we had a little.
No, I mean in the order.
Oh yeah.
My small forward is Meta World Peace.
Okay. It's a good pick.
Classic Malice at the Palace.
Very misunderstood guy.
Yeah, I think so. But also a larger than life personality.
For sure. I think if he played in today's NBA, like he would be viewed a lot differently. Like the media like just had a bunch of narratives they just made about him, and yeah.
Number one being that he was just violent.
Yeah, like I mean, with a lot of players, before this era, and I mean, obviously still I'm sure there's bloggers out there writing these like racist undertones and stuff, but yeah, I mean, like I said, go watch the Malice in the Palace thing at on Netflix because it's insane, like the stuff that the media portrayed these players as
Yeah.
and chose to focus on and sometimes just outright made up about these guys.
Untrue.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's a good pick. Uh, my small forward. Sorry, is there anything else you
Oh,
wanted to
no.
say?
No, I'm good.
My small forward, like I said with my AI pick. I mean, obviously it's Melo.
I knew Melo was
Yeah,
gonna be on the
Melo
list.
had to be on the list. Just a great guy and Hoodie Mello. I mean,
Hoodie
there's not much
Melo.
else I need to say. That's pretty much it.
I just imagine that like a meme where you said, "Yeah, he's a great guy." Just an audience full of people, total crickets, and then you say Hoodie Mello, and everybody starts
Yes.
clapping. Like,
It's a good idea. You should do that.
Make an edit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I knew how to do that, I would do it.
You could do that. We'll talk about it
I can
after.
figure it out.
Yeah. Um, my power forward. I feel like we might have the same for. It's Kevin Garnett, the big ticket.
Yeah.
Just
The big ticket.
yeah, I feel like you should talk about him.
Man, some of my first memories of basketball were Kevin Garnett. Because when my dad was watching the Celtics, and I remember, you know, 08, 09, 2010, that era of Celtics was like the first that really stuck out to me. And watching Kevin Garnett was like watching. It wasn't like watching anyone else that I'd ever seen play basketball. Not that I had seen
Like a force of nature.
yeah, exactly. Like not that I had watched a lot of people play basketball at that point, but seeing other people on the court and things like that, like obviously I didn't necessarily like pay a lot of attention to other teams and other players. I was more focused on the Celtics themselves. Kevin Garnett would be like banging his head against the stanchion and stuff, and like just absolutely the hypest player on the court at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, would play with like such an energy and a force, but then also like just such pretty moves too. Like, yeah, uh,
Yeah, great,
love him.
great post moves,
Yeah,
and defensively, one of the best players that I've ever watched. In my time, um, and also anything is possible. Anything is possible. Enough said.
yeah. Um, oh, it's you now.
Oh, so the last player on my all personality teams, it's another legend. It's Rasheed Wallace. Sheed.
Was he a center?
He played the 4 and the 5. I think with the Pistons, he played the 5. After they traded Ben Wallace.
Okay.
But yeah, Rasheed, man, another guy whose personality has been written in NBA history. Ball don't lie.
Is he like the all-time leader in techs?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe DeMarcus Cousins was gaining ground on that
Sure,
front
yeah.
at one point, but I think it's still she.
Love that.
Hated by refs, loved by fans. Just a great guy.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I'm actually gonna switch. I had Yao Ming, just because he seems like a really nice, down
He
to
does.
earth
He
guy.
does a lot of charity work too.
Yeah. But since I know Sheed played the 5, I'm gonna put Rasheed Wallace there.
Woo!
Yeah, I thought he only played the 4. But yeah, you wanna run down? Oh, my bad.
Welcome
my fault.
Welcome to the Sheed can.
You want to run down our squads?
Yeah.
You can go first.
First team. Personalities. Gilbert Arenas, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Dennis Rodman, and Shaquille O'Neal. Second team. we have Kyrie Irving, Lou Williams, Meta World Peace, Kevin Garnett, and Rasheed Wallace. In Max?
Such a wild list.
It is.
I have first team Gilbert Arenas at the 1, AI at the 2, Stack playing the 3. We got Dennis Rodman, power forward, and then Big Dog at the 5, Shaq. Oh, well, not Big Dog.
Big Dog. Shaq has many nicknames, but that is not one of them.
I was doing my outro, dude. I just go to a different world. Just go to a higher plane of existence when I run through things.
Oh my god.
Second team, we got Kemba, D Wade, Melo, KG, and I almost said Yao Ming, but I replaced him with Rasheed Wallace.
Woo! Those are some solid lists.
I would like to somebody put these in 2K and see who wins.
That's what I was wondering. Who would win?
See, I'm thinking
Gilbert versus himself.
Well, it's funny because Gilbert is known for stealing moves. So do you think Gilbert is just gonna be doing moves they're just gonna be doing moves back and forth? Like hits a step back on one end. Oh, I gotta hit a step back now. Like, I don't know. They might take each other out.
Yeah, maybe. I wasn't gonna say Gilbert versus himself is like an everyday thing. That's like real life.
I think AI and Kawhi are the game changers on these lists.
AI and Kawhi.
Yeah.
Can you explain?
Well, because AI is better than Klay Thompson, and Kawhi is better than Stack, and then we have the same for the other 3 positions for the first team.
Yeah, for the first team, I definitely agree with you there. But if our second teams,
and my second team would cook yours.
Would wipe.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. Especially if this is prime everyone. Like prime Kemba is nice.
And
I mean, I'm not saying he's as good as peak Kyrie, but
if we're getting peak Kyrie.
Yeah, we're getting peak Kyrie. But we're also getting peak Dwayne Wade, Melo, and KG.
Yeah, Melo kind of
Melo
over Meta World Peace.
Yeah.
That's a
And
game
who's your
breaker.
shooting guard?
I had Lou Williams.
Peak D Wade over peak Lou Williams.
Yeah. Not really.
That's not even
there.
Close. Yeah.
If you had Yao Ming,
I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, I might swap Yao back in for that.
Okay, if Yao is back in the lineup, there's not a chance my team is winning.
Yeah, dude. They're all nice guys, you know.
the nice guy team. That's what I'm gonna call my fantasy team.
The nice guys.
No, mine would
that
be
might
like
get trademarked.
The boring team.
The Orchard.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Super fun.
I think every time you should write the wrong list because that was hilarious.
I don't think you have to tell me that, my man. I think that's a given.
You're like, yeah, unless it's top 5 point guards or whatever, I don't know what we're doing. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Give me a top 5 and then follow it up with a subjective word like personality, and I'm just running with it.
Yeah, no asking for clarification, just Klay Thompson. When bro said Klay Thompson, I knew this list took a wrong turn.
I could have put top 5 cooking personalities in the NBA. Serge Ibaka.
Absolutely. That's all I know.
That's all I know too.
Got a cooking show.
Probably Kawhi too.
I know he likes apples.
Yeah.
Best top 5 sommeliers in the NBA.
Victor Oladipo.
Okay. I know LeBron. I didn't even know Vic liked wine like that.
I feel like Vic likes the wine like that because
Oh,
he's
okay.
he's a singer too.
Do singers like wine?
If you heard his songs, you would feel like he likes wine.
Okay.
It's kind of like smooth, sensual.
Wait, can you tell what kind of alcohol an artist enjoys based off of their music?
Maybe. Give me the type of artist.
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
That's pretty easy.
I feel like also wine.
Yeah. But specifically, definitely white wine.
White wine.
Definitely white wine. That was an easy one. That was an easy one.
Give me a harder one.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller. Ooh. That's a good
And
one.
you can't say lean.
No, I wasn't gonna say that anyway.
Okay.
I don't even, that's not really alcohol.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't know if you were gonna go
Mac
altering
Miller.
substances.
That's a good. I feel like it's not hard liquor. I feel like it's some kind of beer.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe a tall
Miller.
boy or something.
I was gonna say Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. That's a good answer. Yeah. If you were to narrow it down to a specific brand.
Yeah.
Specific brand.
This is wild.
It's a fun game. Play that at home. Play that in the comments too.
Yeah, let us. I've just never heard that before.
Play that in the comments.
No, if you heard his music, you would think he likes wine.
Listen to Victor Oladipo. His music's on Spotify and on YouTube and other streaming platforms.
Speaking of other streaming platforms, this has been Daniel Drainville. I'm Max DeMeza. This has been 91 North, 95 South. Listening on YouTube or Spotify or Patreon. If you don't know about those, go check them out because we're on them, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at 91 North, 95 South. Instagram at 91N, 95S. We're also on Reddit, although I noticed the other day our page got banned because I hadn't been on it for a while. So trying to get that unbanned. Also, yeah, Patreon, check us out. We're everywhere. Dan will make a wrong list next week. And yeah, come back. Love you.
Bye.
Dad?
I'm going to say this directly into the camera so that y'all can hear me. I love Jason Tatum more than I love any member of my family. I love Jason Tatum more than I love my family.
Would I probably rank above Kawhi Leonard in terms of small forwards right now? Of course, excluding injuries. You gotta be out of your mind. Yeah, that's tough. Kawhi Leonard, a champion. This man won Canada a champion. Literally.